Close to the Nachiyar or temple in Tirunarur is a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, who's known as Ramnath Swami, and the goddess is called by the name Parvatavardhini. If you've seen my previous video, you will know what I'm talking about. We're talking about some temples in the Kumbakonam circuit, and if not, you're most welcome to check out the video on my channel, and I will also link it in this video. So I'm Sangeeta Venkatesh and a very warm namaste. And if you're new to this channel is all about travel, temples, culture, destinations, and spirituality. And if these topics interest you, do consider to sub below. So after visiting the Nachiyar Temple, I really wanted to visit this temple, which is on the Kumbakonam Kudavasal Road, and I'll tell you why I wanted to visit that. So the main deity in this temple is actually Lord Shiva as Ramnath Swami, and the goddess, as we mentioned, is Parvatavardhini. Now it is said that Lord Rama, while returning to Ayodhya after his exile, stopped here to worship Lord Shiva along with Hanuman and his brother Lakshmana and wife goddess Sita. Now, many people consider this temple as important as the famous temple of Rameshwaram in terms of its divine powers, since both these temples have Lord Ramnath Swami as their presiding deities. Now, why is he known as Ramnath Swami? It is because Lord Rama himself, the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, actually came and prayed to Shiva here. So, therefore, he is known as Lord Ramnath Swami. However, the uniqueness of this temple is also due to another reason, and that is because of the presence of Saturn or Shani Bhagwan, who resides in this temple with his consorts Neela Devi or Nilima, who is also known as Jeshta Devi, and his second wife Manda Devi, along with his sons Kuligna and Mandi. Now, if you have been following my channel, you may recall the other temples in the Saturn series that I have spoken about. That is the Tirunallar Shanishwara Temple in Tamil Nadu, as well as the Shani Shinganapur Temple in Maharashtra. And if you've not seen it, I will link those videos in the comments or the description box too. Now, but very rarely do you find Shani Bhagwan with his family, and hence he is known as Mangala Shani or the auspicious Shani in this temple. Now, he is also blue in color. He's represented in his blue form and not black, as is seen in other shrines dedicated to Lord Saturn. Now, there is also a Vigraham of King Dasharatha, who is the father of Rama, and he's shown to, as if he's paying obeisance to Lord Shani, and this is found also in the Garbhagriha. And therein lies the interesting legend attached to the temple regarding Lord Saturn. So, according to the legend, King Dasharatha, Sri Rama's father, and he was the emperor in the Ikshvaku lineage, he was supposed to have been ruling the entire world. Now, during his reign, his subjects were all content, happy, and in the history of mankind, he was one of the most loved rulers. But it was during his reign that Shani Bhagwan or Saturn had to transit into the Rohini Nakshatra or the Rohini star after his sojourn in the Kritika star. Now, as we know in Vedic astrology, all planets have to go, and make a round of the zodiac signs and, the individual stars that belong to the zodiac sign. We won't go into the details of all that, because this is not a class in astrology, but just needless to say that Saturn also had to make the transit from Kritika to Rohini Nakshatra. Now, the seers and sages or in Emperor Dasharatha's court, which included sage Vashishta and other very learned advisors, told this king that this transit would bring a lot of hardship to mankind, and there could be an extreme drought which could also occur. Now, King Dasharatha was very worried, and he took it upon himself that he must do something and save his subjects from such doom. So, to save the denizens of the earth, King Dasharatha mounted his chariot and approached the asterism of Rohini to stop Shani Bhagwan from entering. Now, Dasharatha was given a boon by the Devas and earlier, and that had enabled him that he could fly across anywhere in the universe. So, and in addition, the king was also protected from the gaze of Saturn or Shani Dev. So he was, fearlessly he went into the universe towards the star. So when he saw Shani Bhagwan approaching Rohini Nakshatra, he tried to block his entry into the asterism. However, was so against the law of nature. And we just spoke about how all planets have to go through it. And so also Saturn also had to make his direct transit into this asterism. However, Shani Bhagwan was very moved by the king's commitment to his people. Now, let us not forget, what does Shani Bhagwan represent? He represents the common man, the underprivileged, the disabled, the old, and all who need help. So here, Shani Bhagwan was extremely happy that King Dasharatha had to, was going to any limits to save his subjects. So he said, "Don't worry. Even though I will have to make this transit. I will not cause any harm to any living being on the earth." In addition, he advised King Dashratha to go and have a bath at the sacred tank of the Tirunarayur temple tank. So Dashratha, by from this legend, we know that all the denizens of the earth were saved from devastation and famine. Now, it is believed that King Dasharatha composed the Shani Stotram as a thanksgiving to Shani Bhagwan, and it came to be known as the Dasharatha Shani Stotram. This stotram is supposed to be very powerful and is supposed to be an excellent remedy for the Sade Sati transits of any, which anybody has to go through in their horoscope. Now, we won't discuss the Sade Sati or the 7.5 year transit of Saturn in astrology, because this video is not going to be a lesson in astrology. And but to put it very briefly, the transit is all about Shani's transit over the moon, just before the moon sign, then in the moon sign, and then after the moon sign in a person's astrological chart. So, and like I said, this video is really more about the temple and the legend behind it. So the temple is believed to be more than 1500 years old. The temple faces the east and has an arch at the entrance. The statue of the bull Nandi and the Balipidam can be found facing the sanctum immediately after you cross the arch. Now, Ramnath Swami or Lord Shiva is in the form of a lingam, and it is observed that the rays of the sun and the moon fall directly on the Shivalingam in the month of April. There is a separate shrine for the Navagrahas with the sun at the center with his two consorts, Usha Devi and Pratyusha Devi, which is also a very unique part of this temple. Now, the other planets are found around the sun. So, though Shani's temple is a sub shrine of the Ramnath Swami temple, the Shani's abode has a separate Dvajastambham and the Balipitam. And just like how the Ramnath Swami had the Nandi bull in front of his sanctum, here you have Shani's Vahanam or vehicle, which is the crow in front of it. So, the Sthala Vriksha is the Calotropis gigantea or the Eruca plant, and the holy water source is known as the Ram Tirtham. So that's about it about the temple. I was very I felt very privileged and happy to have visited. I didn't know about this temple, and thanks to reading actually a Facebook post of a friend, that I really came to know of this temple. And since I'm also going through the Sati period, I just felt very blessed to be there. And if you like this video, do let me know, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more about these temples in this Kumbakonam series, and we will be talking many more other destinations. So do consider subscribing. So with that, this is Sangeeta Venkatesh signing off. See you soon in another video. Namaste.